common roadblock for most early stage startups is which destination do they choose to register their startup. India, US, Mauritius, Bahrain. We hear so many names and it sounds like you're choosing a holiday destination rather than a place to register your company. As budding entrepreneurs, it is important you understand the various aspects that an early stage entrepreneur should consider before deciding the destination where your company should be registered or your head office should be opened.
So now that you have your structure sorted, you now also have, you understood the procedural aspect of, putting all of it together. The next question obviously, and something that you would have thought even before you did this, was the location. Where are you going to set this up? Now, 2-3 things that you need to keep in mind. One is that as far as a company is concerned, location obviously is important, but from a legal perspective, you can have offices all across the country. You need to have only one registered office. Generally speaking, the registered office is only going to be where the headquarters is. The registered office is where the company's documents, etc. are kept. So it's also important that the operations people and the legal people, as well as the people who look after finance, etc. are based in that office. There is no restriction on the number of offices you can have. The most critical aspect of location is obviously going to be there are 3-4 factors you need to keep in mind. One is, where is your market, right? If your market is in Mumbai, you're not going to want to open an office in Calcutta. You will have to open it in Mumbai. So your market is very important. That then leaves you to 2-3 other considerations. Where are your clients, which is part of your market? Where are you going to get people? What kind of skill set are you looking for? Employees, right? So that's another key question that I am asked many times by clients, that where should I open an office? I'll say, okay, where is it that you're going to sell your products or services? So for example, if you're an IT focused company and you think that, look, it's all going to be online, I don't really care where the market is, but the people I want are in Bangalore or in some other place, then you need to look at that as your location specific question. So that's one aspect of it. The second aspect of it also is that today many entrepreneurs are looking at scaling up very quickly. Then the question comes that, is it only India? Or can you even look at a location outside India? There are some jurisdictions in the world where it's easier to do business than it is in India. Easier to raise money, easier to get access to markets, and some investors feel more comfortable investing in an overseas jurisdiction. Singapore is one jurisdiction which is quite popular for the simple reason that there are good tax treaties between India and Singapore, and you should ask your advisors as to what these tax treaties are and what do they mean. The rule of law is very strong. Singapore gives a lot of benefit for intellectual property creation, and if you own your intellectual property, you can even get subsidies from the government, and then you can in fact have your main company in Singapore and you can set up a subsidiary in India. So you could have a dual location structure or a single location structure depending on your business and depending on where you think it's going to go.